editor Alex, and I am in December 2021. Yes, this video will touch upon multiple topics, and it gets better. It may seem slow, just skip ahead if you don't care. Doesn't matter. It looks like the room changes because I'm cleaning, I'm sharing my thought process, and I'm giving you guys some advice in between, and some of my thoughts, and I have typed out thoughts, and just so you guys know what was going on then and how I am now, and the advice, trial and error, because some things were trial and error, honestly. I do have an update on the way. I have just been slammed with work so much lately that I haven't made a video in so long. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. But this video is preventing me. I just need this video edited. It's preventing me from getting to other video projects, but also my job is too. Once Christmas is finally over, then I can get back to my creative projects and my editing, because then my schedule will go back to my summer schedule. And the reason why I was busy all summer was because I spent time with my family and doing stuff all the time. But winter time really slows down, especially when the snow and ice hit, because East Coast. Yeah, so just buckle up. There's just different stuff in this channel. And honestly, I'm trying to help you guys out. I've been at tough parts of my life. I've been at good parts of my life. And I explained at one point, honestly, for me to make these videos is a highly uncomfortable feeling because I'm exposing myself, and I am aware that people will judge me, they will hate me, they'll get upset, have opinions, blah, 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 blah. I have pushed people away without even having a clue what I did. If it was my disorganization. And that's part of having ADD and ADHD. This happens for a lot of people. That is not an excuse. It's just, this was my childhood, and my childhood is it was very tough to let go of stuff. And high school is when things got a little bit easier, because that's when I started getting rid of clothing a little better, and then it's just college, and then that's when my minimalism journey started in junior year. And I've been just continuing. Junior year, like I said, I was just doing a lot of research. I know I talk about this all the time, but if anyone's new here, hi. Honestly, I know this is a lot. This channel's a lot, but like I said, I have ADD. I got my mom in the kitchen with the dogs. I live with my family. We're a bunch of crazy Italians. That's just how it is. We got my uncle living here with us right now, for his health. And, we're all just hanging in there. Honestly, that's what it is. I'm sick today. This is the only reason why I'm making this video. The only reason why I am making this video and editing this is because I am sick and I have a day off. And I took this to just get all my projects done, because they're all stacking up. Anyways, I make these videos to help others. It is embarrassing. It is awkward for me to share these thoughts and my thought process and how I was growing up. And people can blame myself all they want. I would get more upset if people were blaming my family. I was just a little more tougher to work with as a person growing up, as a kid. My mom did the best. My mom is the best, most organized person I know. And my family are I'm in a family full of people who are very, not OCD, but they are very organized, and they clean all the time, as most people do. But I was the one, just person that just, out of the group, I was just the one that struggled the most with cleaning and organizing. It doesn't mean that I'm a flawed person. We're all flawed, honestly. Just because I couldn't do that then doesn't mean I can't do it now. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy it. Now, I stress clean at times. I procrastinate clean. And sometimes I just clean because I'm trying to bring clarity in my life, and I'm trying to just get out of, in that feeling when you get out of a depression rut, and, you start cleaning. There's, that sometimes happens, too. It's not bad. It isn't. And I don't like clutter as much anymore, because then it gives me headaches. So that's new. It's something that is maybe just because I'm older now. I get headaches because of all the clutter in my life. And whether that's just a ton of stuff going on in my life, or if it's actually just the clutter physically in front of me. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm just throwing in this little video just because I thought you guys should see. Okay, enjoy the video.
Get to the bigger ways, but sometimes you have to go right to the bigger ways. It's tough to let go of stuff. It is. It's tough to let go of people. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do, probably. On an emotional way, but once you can, don't you deserve happiness? Don't you deserve to feel what it feels like to be positive, feel what it feels like to be happy? If you keep letting clutter into your life, it's just going to cloud up your brain, and it's just going to feel negative, and it's not a happy feeling, This ain't cluttered room, cluttered brain, cluttered mind. And it's true, because I've been there, and I know what it feels like, and it's not a fun feeling. There are people who I would like to bring into my life, but because of my life is out, I'm scared that they won't like me. And to worry about what people think of you, yeah, that makes me maybe insecure, but it's true. People might see my run and head the other way. They might see my lifestyle and head the other way. Now that kind of affects my dating life, and that affects my, just how I want to bring people to my life. I want to be social too. I want friends to come over and hang out in my room. I've let my cousin hang out in my room. She's seen me at my worst. She's seen me at some of my better points. And think of it like that. You feel awkward if when people are in your room and they're seeing what you're really like. And this is what you are as a person. What do you like to live with? And that's a scary thought, because I would love in someday in the future to live with somebody. And I want to share my life with somebody. But if I look like this, someone might get scared of me. And I don't want to go backwards. No, 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 no. I know what it is like to go forwards, and it feels so great. And I have time to spend with my dogs, time to go on adventures, day trips. Now I have to think about the stuff in my room. And I don't have to get headaches anymore. I was getting headaches and migraines. I was getting stressed every day. My room was giving me stress. I gave up every time. At the end of the night, when I saw my room, I just gave up. And at one point, I just snapped. And I started getting rid of stuff. I wanted to change my life for the better. And it started with small ways. I went to a Marie Kondo lecture. Yeah, I helped. I took many notes. It took a lot of minimalists on YouTube and all their videos for me to get to here too. Because watching their videos made me feel better, and then it made me want to do what they were doing and film it also. Because I like doing it. I think it's important to film my process, so maybe I can help others. Because I know what it's like. I have ADHD. I have mild Asperger's. Combine the two, there are symptoms in between, and you can look up if you want, that say it is hard for people to change, and it's hard for people to be organized. One reason I couldn't be a graphic designer, and people told me that, because I have a cluttered brain and I'm not organized. It took me years to get organized and to get time management skills. That took me most of my life, and it can affect my career, but I want to have a career, and I want to change for the better and get the career I want. So I am willing to change my life and alter my life for the better and to get what I want in life. You have to get that aggression. You have to get that drive. And I can tell you, having that drive, that makes you very attractive to people. Not in my perspective. I find that is when I'm talking to other people, but I've noticed from other people, they get more interested in talking to you if you have like this drive for like a passion for something in your life, like you want to learn something or you want a career. And so people want to talk to you about that. They want to talk more. It's like, wow, so you're someone who, you want to make friends or you want to talk to people, you want to meet people. That's one way you can do it, Just talking about, I want to learn this really cool thing. But if you talk about learning multiple things at once, that might, make a person nervous.
I was gonna say, the reason why I also make these videos, where I get my information, is from a lot of different minimalist videos I've followed and I've learned over the years, and techniques I've been learning on my own. You know, whether it's just like from organization videos or people decluttering or cleaning or minimalism videos, it's a mishmash of the lessons I've learned in between as someone who's neurodivergent and also trying to better their life through minimalism and through decluttering. There's a lot of benefits out of this, I promise you. Honestly, I promise you. There are so many benefits of minimalism and just decluttering, and it helps so many parts of your life. And these are just lessons I've learned along the way. So I'm just sharing, you guys, just so I don't have to have it for myself. If I can help others, I don't mind at all.
Ripping up these pieces of paper, well aware I will never use them. And I know that. I can't. And if I do, where are they going to stay? In my portfolios, because I don't know how to put them. But I have so many sketchbooks, I should start with the books.
What you guys are about to see now is how my thought process was during the pandemic before the vaccines. I was definitely scared to go buy stuff in person. I remember if I bought something, I wouldn't touch it for days. I would let it just do its thing. That's not even what I called it. There's a word. You let it be for a few days and then you can touch said item. So why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because I feel like future generations should also know what it's like to be like someone actually trying to do minimalism and trying to not buy so much. And then you're in a setting where you're highly uncomfortable to buy things because if you are also a person who's a germaphobe, which I was, and now you look at me in my job now, and my job is completely the germophobia, that's completely gone, because working with like the like the worst case scenario almost. There are other jobs where they're worst case scenario, but I'm working with people many times that don't know distance and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into it too much, but I'm just a lot more exposed than I was before. And just me going into public now and buying stuff, I don't mind. I might touch it, but I'll wash my hands after it's hand sanitized, And if not, I'll just give it a day or two, and then I'll just, But in this moment, you're going to see me explain my thought process. This is how it was before the vaccine, and this is how, like, the fear was for me to buy stuff, which is good. Honestly, it's good. You don't want me buying stuff, like a lot of stuff. But now my reasons, I'm going to do an update. The current reasons I'm not buying stuff now is mostly for money. I just don't need it. I have a thought process from Marie Kondo and everybody. I have like a thought process, and I'm trying to save money because post-college grad life, yep. So, all these little things are contributing, and I'm also being weary about the items I bring into my life, and will I have time for this item? Will I have time to use this item? Think about that. I have been thinking about this every time I bring in, like, clothing. Will I be wearing this? How many times might I wear this? This object, is it temporary happiness, or will I carry happiness on a little longer? Think of these little questions. And that kind of goes in with, like, makeup. I'd rather buy everyday makeup than makeup I only use once in a while. These are the thought processes that there's like different things I go through when I do this, but I'm being weary, especially with art projects and materials. I have to think, do I have time for this project? And honestly, lately, my time is no. This is why I didn't do Inktober's, but I have been doing Inktober's because I'm trying to get back into drawing, but they look like a bunch of, like shit comics, like, like comics, I'm just busting out the drawings, like, I am embarrassed, like, they're not the best, like, when you go to art school, there's a lot of pressure to be like some Picasso or some Da Vinci. No, I'm trying to get back into drawing. I'm taking the little steps to get back into drawing, just for me, and then maybe I'll share them because I like sharing funny stuff. But I'm just trying to get back into drawing, and that sounds crazy, but my job is not creative, and I was told that when I got there. But I miss drawing, I miss being creative, and I miss it so much. So I'm just trying with these little drawings. Hey, at one point, I made a doodle at work, and I was so happy all day just because I drew Gur from Invaders Zim. That says something. So that's kind of like, thought process. Yeah. I'm just still sick.
Because we are in quarantine, there's also the factor, which is the end of the world theory, which is not really a theory. It's also the Great Depression theory. I made them theories because in the Great Depression, you saved a lot. You save because you think you won't be able to afford in the future, or they'll run out in the future, or the stores will close. Well, we're in a time where stores did close, restaurants closed, quarantine happened, and to buy things was a little more complicated to go online. And then you're afraid of who was packaging it, who was breathing on my package, who was breathing on my product while it was being made. And then when it arrives, you have to hand sanitize the whole surface and everything. I'm just saying, it's good to hold on to some things, but not a lot. Hold on to your sketchbooks more than loose paper. I will tell you, some of my professors told me to keep my loose leaf paper. Look at this. Printer paper. You know where this should go? In a printer. Not in my room. I can give this to my dad. Sometimes I might say I'm enabling him. I see what you mean right there. But I am aware we only have one stack of paper left. So if Staples was to close, I can see the thought in that. But it is just a few sheets of paper. One thing I noticed after years and after months of doing all this, that because I'm in quarantine, I'm too scared to buy stuff right now. Because in my house, and I have to protect some other people's house, in my family and household, I haven't bought anything. I've been buying food, and I might have bought one shirt, and I was scared to bring it home. I might have bought maybe two other things. And every time I buy something, I think about, do I really need this in my life? Why am I buying this? Does it spark joy? All those thoughts. I'm saving money, is a nice thing, but also I'm bringing a lot less into my room and getting rid of a lot more out of my room. So now my floors are clear. And it is a nice feeling. I appreciate how I have hardwood floors. It's a nice feeling, Where'd all these books go? If you guys have been following my videos, you know I only have a small section of space in my room for books. I will go through those books once more, see if I can put anything up there, but a lot of the books in front of me will not go up there because I need to hold on to them. And that sounds like I'm going against everything I just said. which in some ways it is because these are my current sketchbooks. I have these two sketchbooks. One has stickers for my planner, and that helps me get more excited about planning out my day, but also being more time management wise, because I plan everything by the hour. This is one. This is two. So one is about full, and the other one has some pages left. And these are just my film ideas that I put in here. So I can go there. I have this really cool book my dad got me one year for, I think it was for Christmas. And a lot of like cool artwork in here. And it smells interesting. It feels like it might be from the ICA. I'm gonna try rearranging some of these little knickknacks. I like looking at them as like my little village, but I think change. Okay, now we're at a point where if you have a lot of projects you want to work on, put them in a bag and just take one at a time. So the one you take out first, you work on it, you complete it, and then when you're done, it's only when you're done, then you take out the second project. Do not touch the other projects all at once. Unless you were gluing things down and have to wait for things to dry or wait for things to cool off, then you can work on multiple things at once. But do not do so all at once, because what you're doing is setting yourself up to go backwards. I want 20 projects in a small bag. Because it makes me focus on one thing at a time. Got my glue gun for one project. These tapes so I can contact Kodak. See if I can get these done. Or if I have to do them all one at a time. That's fine. I have all the patience in the world. Take this. Go on whole video. That can be done up here. So it's going in this one project bag. This now goes with my color pencils. All together, and done. Candle and box. Sketchbooks go over here with my paper and stuff. Lots of deal. You put all this in the box, or whatever container you're using. I just have this box in front of me. This I have to make a video for, and once I'm done, I'll make it look Halloween-like, and then once I'm done, I'm going to chuck it. This can go with the t-shirt. Open up for this card, put that code online. Because what else are you doing? Just collecting it. I have these little bunny stickers. I think I'm just going to put them on places to deal with factor. I'm going to test this cord out. If it doesn't work, chuck it. Just don't keep old cords. It makes no sense if you're keeping a cord and it doesn't even work. Seriously? If it doesn't work, get rid of it. You're not going to use it for anything else. You're not an electrician. And don't think of rewiring shit because it's highly dangerous. Just get rid of it. Don't hold on. This already has some projects in it, so it's going to confuse me to it. So that later, so you guys see how many do or not put. Pencil, writing utensils, just put it in a mason jar. On your bureau, anywhere you want, just put all your writing utensils in mason jars. And it looks cuter, and it looks better, and then you know where stuff is. Just put them all in one category. Writing utensils with writing utensils. Books with books. Clothing with clothing. Accessories with accessories. Just categorize everything. That makes your life 10 times easier, I swear. We have this little vertical pull rack. Like I said, I have an idea for it. I'm going to put that in this container. Now I am just not ready to sculpt yet. I need to get into the mindset. And sometimes that takes a bit of time. So all that's left I have in front of me is my papers and books. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. If you have like little projects like that and you set it up like that, so it's one container after the next, and you just take one out at a time, you'll feel achievement. You're going to feel some achievement. Now, as you notice, I have a camera I need to bring to CVS. I should have a section for all my errands, so that will go with my errands. Because I'm not going to make a trip to CVS just to drop off the camera. No. That's a waste of gas. And I can't afford gas, so I don't want to waste what my mom paid for. So, what else is in front of me? I have to put the mask in the laundry. Easy task. I gotta look up a company name. This goes to a dress that needs to go back over there. I don't think I need this manual, as I just said. I'm sure I don't need that. Ooh, I want to type this up. There's something I should type up. Now that's a project right there. That's not a project, this is... Okay, so I have this. What's out? This manual goes in the garage. I don't know where sentimental stuff goes. I wish it did. And we're done. Hope you enjoyed my interesting, I don't know.